Go get the microphone.
That's
Well, this one's full. That one was full.
yeah. Well, that's blinking red, so that's not working.
Okay.
Hey, I bet there's sound now.
So you only need that one.
And oh no, there's gonna be sound.
Yeah.
Hello, hello, got it. There we go. What are you doing? I have this much microphone cord, brother. That is all we have. But it'll work here. Owen.
Father.
That's good. It's hooked up. That's not registering though.
Hello.
I'm gonna set
Hello.
this page real quick.
What are we doing?
Kneel down. You squat. There you go, better.
There we go.
Get
Your
over.
little kitty.
Have a seat. Owen's gonna take it away.
Oh boy. And what we did this week?
Yeah. On how much progress things are here. I'm not holding that all night.
You're not gonna. I think I can clip it to me. You think?
I can move
Almost.
it.
If I lean, I can clip it to me. So hello, Dinner Boat Live. Boats first. Boats first.
No, see, sorry, you just dropped
I did just drop them. So this week on boats, LS engine. I have it's out of the truck, sitting on a trailer, with a tuned ECM.
I would not say. I would. He uses that word tuned, hopefully, real loosely.
Very
Because
loosely.
I wouldn't call that tuned yet.
Well, it's tuned to the fact that it runs. Like we can make it run on the trailer now.
Have you seen it run?
It's going to run tonight.
It's gonna run tonight.
Tonight. It would be running. It would have ran today, but I got drug out to a farm.
Now that
Hey,
is not
I
fair.
was out there on the trailer
I literally
working.
said to him, "Hey, are you going to the farm or are you going to stay here and work on your boat?"
And I was working.
And you know what he chose to do?
I was working.
He chose to come out to the farm.
No, you told me to come out.
No,
You know, she asked you.
I asked you.
That's really no different.
Yes, it is.
So, all right. I'll go sit next to him.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's
So I
plugged into
don't-
the extension cord though, so
No, yeah,
it's
okay.
not pulling up the,
Do you only get
Because
one?
you got on Wi-Fi. You got to click
oh,
this
well, hit
setting.
yeah, hit the thing.
We are definitely technical difficulty night.
Don't touch. Well, hey, we were gone and not back. We showed up here 15 minutes before the live, so
Yeah.
we've been going and just, well, if my hair had a statement, I mean, we'll just use that as the statement.
Sexy.
Wild and crazy.
You want me to get the cups?
That's good.
Not yet. What here? I'm gonna
I
pass.
tried to buy
A.
A&W, but the store was out of almost all the pop, and thank goodness they had Fago, because otherwise we wouldn't have any root beer for our root beer folks right now.
You could do Mountain Dew floats.
I didn't have, yeah, no.
So as we suffer through these technical difficulties, hopefully it will load.
So we can look up.
So your comments. So because we care about you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what's going on now. Out come mugs, ice cream, and root beer.
I'd scream, but
For ice cream?
yeah, for ice cream.
I read the meme the other day, and the meme said ice cream right in front of an ice cream shop. It says ice cream, you scream.
We all scream.
No, it says ice cream, you scream. Then the police are called, and then it becomes awkward. That
That's pretty good.
was pretty good, I thought. I'm not getting. It's not showing up,
I know, I don't know what's going on.
but it should.
Oh,
I don't know.
Owen,
if your
you might
smart
be
view.
serving these up here.
I want to do it.
But that's okay.
I don't care, you can.
Bear with us for a second. We're trying to bring up the comments, guys, just in case there are any. And Owen's trying.
Let me get it.
That's the strangest way I ever seen anybody scoop ice
What's up,
cream.
Kevin?
Hi, Kev.
It's not my fault.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I hope you didn't show up too early because we were late tonight.
Yeah, we were a minute or two late, and I'm trying to find our live.
Kevin says, Owen, you should come over.
You
I'd
know,
love to.
there we go. I got the live one right here. Yeah, I got the comments. We got sound. There we go. All right. Good evening from Dylan. No sound yet. Got hit. What's up? Owen, you should come over. There, we have comments.
Good comment.
We have comments.
Oh,
We have
Hey.
ice. Hey, I want to. Well, I guess whatever. It don't matter.
It's about
Oh,
even.
you're evil.
I want more ice cream.
You're evil.
We are making floats.
Hey.
Hey.
Is that enough ice cream or you want a little bit more?
Yeah, that's
Oh, you guys
a little
like
more.
Straws.
I want a little more. We're having floats because hopefully by the end of the week, Owen's boat will float.
Oh, it float. Well, I guess there's a
So-
hole in it.
Go ahead, guys.
Aw.
I dare you to ask me why I'm standing here or sitting here holding a microphone in my hand hooked to a wire.
Dare you, it's really good. You'd all be
Because the child you're not seeing in the room right now just got kicked out because literally at 9:59 he informed us, by the way, I ran the wireless microphones through the washing machine. Notice there's 4 glasses, not 5. So
Yeah, I can love ice cream. I call it.
cheers. The mics may still work, but the dongle that plugs in is hit. It won't turn on.
Mom, you're evil. You're supposed to put the tip down.
Oh, whoops. No, I want y'all to stab yourselves in the mouth, I guess.
Waiting for you. I know. I'm sorry, Roberta. I needed a minute.
That one's
I literally needed a minute.
and this one's mine.
Because-
Dad's.
I probably needed 5 minutes. Matter of fact, I might still be a little warm. That 1 minute before the live, I'm going, where's the microphones? And they're like, they went through the washing machine.
I didn't say
I
nothing.
didn't see the pics of your truck, Kevin.
Oh,
Are you talking about the sideways semi?
No. He's
You got
painting
the
it. He's
guys.
painting the semi. Kevin's painting the semi this week.
Oh, but you get a
Purple.
I seen a picture of the truck.
It's the
before.
big purple people eater now.
I didn't
Ooh.
see it.
The engine needs to be purple, Kevin.
I know the pictures are probably on there, and you can't look at them till after the live, unless he sends them over here.
Right.
Good evening, Kathy.
You say-
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
So we're on the, what was this thing? The
Just wait.
Purple Panda.
Purple Panda microphone is what we're
Purple
using
Panda.
tonight.
Yeah, they should have had purple cord and clip and everything.
Now, they should have had just a little bit
What's
more. I
going
wonder
on
if we
here?
could, guys, I'm gonna try and put it right
Oh,
there. And I'm gonna try and make sure it doesn't, there we go.
Perfect.
So, we all loaded up on hot dogs, bratwurst, and hamburgers out at the farm. So it is
Ooh,
12
Abby.
night.
Oh.
What?
This is good. I'm good with mine. I'm all good.
Is that Owen's
Wait.
phone or
Okay,
Katie's
so I can
phone?
put some more.
That's my phone.
I'm watching on this phone, so if you send the pictures to this one, I'll see them. To Katie's phone.
My phone's broken.
Yeah, his phone's broken.
Mics are broken, phones are broken. We're batting 100.
Yeah, and the professor that fixed the microphones is the one that's working on the phone. I don't know how that's gonna work.
I got it.
Yeah,
Here. Are you trying to get some more in there?
here, Owen's bringing
Hence the phone.
the phone.
Needs a new screen, so he took the screen off. Now we're waiting for the screen to come for him to put the new screen on.
Yeah, except there is no screen coming.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah.
Not yet.
Go ahead, Owen.
Oh man, nothing beats a root beer float after a long hot day. Mowing grass that just got blowed right back in your face.
Huh? Grass?
Grass.
Grass.
Yeah.
Grass.
I got a bunch of grass in my boot. Well, not my boot.
And then we won't even talk about what this genius sitting next to me did. As I'm sitting down there looking at, he jump starts the lawnmower, gets the lawnmower running,
Don't tell him.
and then while it's sitting right,
Listen, I thought it was like pointed, like so it would be in front of it. I didn't know it was gonna come out at an angle. Like,
Now listen,
So-
not my
I
fault.
made it a specific attempt when I was mowing and had the little one with me to make sure that every time I made a pass where they were sitting out there, that the blower part was on the inside and not blowing to them.
it looks purple, Kevin.
Let's see.
It does.
It does.
That's pretty good looking.
That's a lot of purple.
Oh wow, Kev.
It's pretty. It reminds me of Grimace.
Yeah,
It's Grimace, guys.
that sure looks like passion purple. That's a purple truck.
You made me else of my passion purple.
It's Grimace.
Well, he is passion. Yeah, grimace. That's good.
It's Grimace.
It's grimace.
Kevin could be the Hamburglar.
No, that.
Driving Grimace around.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. Okay, now things are floating.
Oh, my.
Float. Oi, catch up. Read up. Speak up.
Dylan says you guys should have morning parties. Buy bring your own mower,
Right.
and then plum crazy metallic is what Kevin says.
Yeah, I know that. I know that color name.
In a different lifetime, didn't you want a plum crazy Dodge?
No, I wanted the lime, the
Oh, the Sublime.
sublime.
Sublime. I like that purple, Kevin. I think that's a nice
Pretty.
color.
We got 3 mowers. Right now, we got 3 mowers, and we line them all up.
That's
Oh,
wrong.
how
We
many
got
inches
3
did you
push
say?
mowers.
Like 90, 90 inches or something, a cut.
What's 90
We gotta
inches?
get-
No, I said if we lined up all 3 mowers, if we could get, because I don't know if anybody else has ever experienced this problem. Try to get my ice cream. Come on, ice cream. There. Nope. Nope. You know it's hard to stab it, and then it comes apart.
Stab.
Okay, anyway.
I got it. No. If you've ever had multiple lawnmowers, the more you get, the harder it is to keep them all running. We have 3 lawnmowers out there and 1 that mows.
Are you sure it's like half of one?
It
Half of
knows.
one, half the time. I was told not to put the deck. I was told not to turn it on when I went to drive it up the hill because the blades were broke.
Which one?
The John Deere
When?
tonight.
The blades aren't broke. The bearing for
Mom
the
wanted me to put
blade?
Sublime on it. We went to Kathy's and picked up a car and almost totally out John's car. Someone pulled in front of us and came to a complete stop when a fire truck was coming down. I got zero. Oops.
I got zero turn. That works great.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, the zero turn, yeah.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, we're down on mowers.
Thank you, Mom.
We got 6 of them. 3 push, 3 ride. Well, Justin. had.
Four push,
Oh yeah, there's a push mower out there that still works.
7 lawn mowers.
7 lawnmowers.
We may have to revert back to push mowers.
Roberta, you can't stop on a dime hauling a trailer.
Owen can tell you all about that. A Fiero with 2 brakes and a boat behind it.
Through Chicago while it's raining.
Lots of room, right? You learned
Lots of
something?
room.
Did you learn something that trip?
You want to go slow.
You want to go slow.
You want to go slow. Want to go slow.
So next Friday, we'll be sporting a brand new set of microphones bought by my son,
Yeah. Yeah.
who is no longer allowed to touch them.
Don't forget that. When you need somebody to run and get you the microphones, and he's the only one there.
I will not ask him when he is the only one there. I literally will take one look and go, you know what? I'll go get those myself.
You lie.
Oh no. Through the
Well, let me
washing
tell
machine.
you what. I hope all of you had as an amazing of a day as I had, because I had a pretty amazing day. And like the best thing to top that off with is a root beer float.
I didn't get to drive the fixed Fiero today.
You didn't.
Oh, that's a lie.
But I drove the fixed Fiero for 140.
I wish we got to drive the fixed Fiero because I like to drive that Jeep, but I don't like to drive that Jeep that much.
Jeep of death.
It's not
I
friendly.
had fun.
Yeah, he drove us home tonight. I drove us out there, but he drove us home. Thank you, Owen.
He got up to 45 mile an hour in the Jeep of death, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's almost the speed limit.
And if you'd been in the Jeep, you'd have heard me say, "That's good, Owen. Slow down. Quit going so fast."
I didn't slow down.
No.
That's okay. You didn't hear what Abby said because she was in the car with me.
Yeah.
But she goes, oh, all the way out there, Owen was telling Mom that he could drive it better than she could.
I drove it pretty good, didn't I?
And then on the way, she said that and she goes, but he is driving it better than she does.
I didn't say that.
She did too. She did too. She said that he was driving it better than you.
Well, because the one time she went all the way into the other lane.
He didn't do that.
So,
I didn't go all the way into the other lane.
oh yeah, Abby, when we turned off
Like
of
half
on
of
the drive,
car. Oh, when we turned on the Bri when there's no cars anywhere. Yeah.
and she went into completely
Okay,
into,
so that's Evans.
into the other lane, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeep of death. It's a good time.
Sucks.
I don't know. You all say that. I drive it just fine. He's doing even
That's what
better
you're
with
used
it.
to it.
Yeah. Jeep of death.
It just walks everywhere with me. I don't care. I try to keep it. It just walks.
Dandy water.
It's got a mind of its own.
That's the fun part about it.
Yeah.
Goes into
I'm sorry. I want to live till I'm 90.
Kevin, all I'm going to tell you is you hand them any microphones or anything that you want at your own risk. Kevin's like he's got a set of mics.
Huh?
Mics for the missing mics.
Yeah.
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 No. So, no, I'll order another set. I'll order a set this week. We get by the purple Panda microphone.
Dun, 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 dun.
Da, da, da. It does work okay.
Yeah.
It just picks up, from what I remember, lots of noise, like the background noise of the room, right?
Yeah, it
It's
wasn't
not
noise
as-
canceling.
Yeah. So anyways,
He can pay me and I'll hand
hand them
them
to you. That'd be a good idea. Anyway, so ECM's programmed.
So it'll run.
So well, should you don't know? We won't know until we test the ECM. You know, get it plugged in tonight, get everything hooked up, get the battery hooked up.
Sorry, guys.
Find the 3 wires out of the back. I did screenshot stuff for you.
Yeah.
Yes, I screenshotted some stuff for him. So it's only 3 wires, but
Yeah. It's pinned. My paper wasn't right over there.
he's even got it written down.
It's F1, F11, and A9.
Right, so
This
you
is
just got to
great.
find those wires,
Yeah.
pull those wires out, clip where they went through the firewall or whatever, and use those wires.
I was impressed pulling them out. I almost had them pulled out.
I
I just have to remove a little plastic thing to unplug like 3 more plugs, and then I can pull the stuff out. Or 4.
great strides have been made in the land of V drive. Like aluminum plates are out back. The front aluminum plate looks like it's going to work with the Ford plate is going to be an LS plate.
Yeah. Fabrication.
Oh,
A little welding might go in if we center up the. What's that thing?
was it
called?
just me or did the top 2 holes though look?
Oh, they look like they perfectly line up.
I think they line up.
If they don't, it's always aluminum heated up. No, they don't just bend. They don't. Okay. No, they don't.
No, it does not just bend.
Not even a little.
How it bend?
It's 10 times weaker.
No, you can bend aluminum. Actually, it's the first bend usually works out okay.
It's the second.
It's the second bend when it cracks and breaks. Never fails because I'm always trying to straighten something that's aluminum and
Yeah.
you just about get it where you want it and snap.
Hmm.
You'll find out,
And then
son.
crack.
Yeah.
If
No.
that don't line up.
You
Although I
guys,
think
don't
that
forget to
could-
give the video a like.
Oh, Katie's panhandling for likes.
Heck yeah.
That's okay. I am too. Yeah. Don't forget to give the like, the share, the subscribe.
Yeah.
So no. So the next video that we're gonna do is LS just sitting back there running
Mm-hmm.
with no water in it, no water pump, no nothing. Fire that up.
Mhm.
That's the next one, and then see if the throttle works and everything. And then the neatest thing that's happened was an O2 sensor, and we stole one of the LS O2 sensors
And shoved it in the Fiero.
and put it in the Fiero. And now
We're
the,
slowly making it LS.
now the Fiero check engine light's no longer on and runs smooth and gets good mileage.
Yeah.
See, LS everything
Uh huh. Or parts of it.
or parts of it. He's got a bass. There's a bass tune in there. It's not a performance tune. It's nothing. It's just
Just to get it running.
It's just a bass tune. It will run. I mean, it will
Yeah.
run.
It's just to get it running.
It's just to get it running. But I mean, you can run it. You can drive it.
Mhm.
You right. I mean,
Yeah.
But then the next after it's in, after everything's working, after he gets it dialed in, the boat dialed in, then we can start concentrating
On the tune.
on the tuning of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then if we don't get what we want, you can always small Amazon turbos.
No cam.
Or cam. Oh, I really want to do
Well, no, we skipped small block. Originally, this project was supposed to just have that 327,
it. It was.
and we just skipped straight to LS. Removed that step,
Mhm.
but we're not. I don't think we're skipping cam. I think
No?
cam. We will not have to buy, I don't think, any wiring.
No.
I don't think we're buying any wiring at all.
No.
Because he stripped that truck. We have wiring for days. A lot of LS wiring. So, did you get the full harness back to the tanks is out of the truck?
I get the wiring harness that goes on top of the engine. I get the wiring harness that goes all the way back to the fuel tank and back to the tail lights. So the only wiring harness that's left in there is a tiny little green one that has like 4 or 8 wires going to it, and then the white one that goes up into the truck, which I'm removing right now.
Oh yeah, did you start removing that while it's gone today?
Yeah, I started unplugging it. I got like 5 unplugged, and there's like 4 that still need to be unplugged up on top into a little board, but there's a plastic pan in the way, basically. I
Okay.
have to unscrew the pan to get to them to unplug them.
Okay.
Since I'm not as strong as you, where I just rip stuff out of there, like you. He literally reached in there and just ripped the dash out of the way.
You know, I didn't need that piece of dash for anything.
No. You obviously didn't care about it.
No, it was quicker than unscrewing it.
There was only 2 screws. Only
It
2.
was quicker than unscrewing it.
Yeah, it was.
Nope. So, anyways, that was it. And so Kevin knows, and some people know, but the V-Drive meet. We last Friday, when Dylan said that we weren't going to play with asphalt,
We were left.
we left. We left after that.
And
live.
didn't sleep for 2 days.
No, and didn't
Didn't sleep for 2 days. And
Didn't
rode around in a Fiero down through Chicago in the
Put
rain.
600 miles on the Fiero. Put
Yeah.
600 miles. In
20
less than 24 hours, because we didn't leave here till 6 in the morning. We were back by 2 a.m.
And we left at like 5:20,
Yeah.
5:25.
Right, but we were back at 2 a.m. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we weren't even gone. We were like 20 hours we were gone.
Mm-hmm.
Managed to do 600 miles in the Fiero and spend all day on the river. I mean,
Yeah.
we had the boat in the water by 11.
And
Nope.
didn't pull it out till what?
8?
6?
No, it was 8.
8.
Yeah, it was like 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 8 at night when we pulled the boat. So yeah, we both got a little bit more sunburnt.
Tan.
Got a cool hat,
I did. Where did I see that? I just
He
seen
had
it.
it on
and he got
the
the
Jeep.
cool sticker.
I'll be right back.
Oh, he's going.
I think I know where it is.
And on Facebook, the Fiero is getting pretty popular now. Pulling the boat. Oh, he got the hat. They can't see your hat. What's up, Farmer Fred?
I'm afraid I think they can see it. I'm looking, waiting.
I have a straw hat, not like that, but I have a straw hat. And it was the only thing we forgot. We remembered the cooler, spare tire, tools. We remembered everything we needed to save the trip.
Yep.
And we literally, I don't even think we were an hour out of here. And I went,
No, we passed Pentwater.
yeah, we were at Pentwater.
We passed Pentwater.
Yeah, we were 20 miles from the house. And I remembered my hat was behind us.
In the garage, next to the Fiero.
And so Owen, being the son that he is, bought the hat, so I didn't get cooked.
This is also a salsa hat. That I flipped it on.
Right. You just sit it.
See, now you set chips up there.
Yeah, or you just sit it down here on the table and you can put chips in it and guacamole on the top of it.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways, that hat saved me. I didn't get burnt, but it's cool. It's got their little logo here.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, there's the logo for Midwest Jet Boat and V Drives. There.
Yeah.
So yeah, the epic journey. So that today we're not doing that. Tonight when we get done with the live, we can just go out and
Fiddle around.
piddle in the shop.
Well, I'm gonna be out the truck removing the 2 foot of wiring from point A to point B.
Nice.
Yeah.
So The only thing is I really wish that we had put that O2 sensor in the Fiero
Forever.
before we made the trip.
It did fine. It didn't start herky and jerking around until you got up here doing 70, 75.
Yeah, and we only blew one tire, and I blew a tire. We didn't have it blow out completely, but it blistered, and then the blister let go on the way home. But it held there till we got to the house. But I did manage to, even with the Fiero, I managed to go fast enough to kill a tire.
Dylan said he was gonna work on his boat in the morning.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's just the thing. It's the thing to do. This is well, because next weekend is Labor Day, right? I believe.
Yeah.
School's getting
Yeah.
Right, so this is get the boats ready. 2 weeks from now is Hardy Pond Party, which we don't go for the party, but we go for the fast boat.
Yeah.
Is the V drive going? You
Oh,
think?
yo, I cut some more of that board out so it would slide back further.
I need an Owen wiring job on my trailer, not enough chicken lights.
Oh yeah.
Some little round dot
I got
ones.
them talked into chicken lights on the Fiero.
Oh yeah.
Down on
motherboards,
the plastic rockers.
5 little red lights pointed down.
Not
one
red,
side.
I keep telling yellow.
No, red.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Red
Yellow.
to match the red car.
Yellow.
Yellow.
marker lights.
Hmm.
Yellow marker lights.
But if you're pointing at the ground, then there's red like lighting under the car.
It'll be yellow lighting under the car.
red.
And then you got all your yellow lights on the trailer.
I got red lights on the trailer too.
You how many did you put a lot of lights on that trailer? No.
No, I put 4 yellows, 4 reds, and 2 ovals.
Right. You're gonna have to step your game up and add a bunch of lights to that trailer.
I don't know. Maybe some facing the ground or pointed up at the top of the boat.
Come on, chicken lights. Lots of them. Lots of them. Just load that up. That way, when you start that Fiero, you hear that alternator howl.
Right.
Oh, so yeah, that was our big adventure. After after Dylan last week said no asphalt, we boogied 600 miles, epic trip, made a bunch of new friends. It was a good time.
Seen a lot. I've seen a couple LSs and jet boats and things to do with
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
oh yeah.
Like-
Kevin says he's got a bunch of them, a bunch of spares.
That's right. Kevin will help you out, brother.
Yeah.
Chicken lights. I didn't see Rook One go through there at all either. If you're hanging in the back in the back there, Rook One. Hi.
Hi.
Every once in a while, he's in the just kind of out in the
Hanging out.
bush, yeah, hanging out, lurking.
Mhm.
Well, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you. Our buddy that took care of the computer for him,
Yeah.
for the LS, he's got one of those fly boards that you hook to a jet ski, but he might have. I don't think she's paying attention to me no
No,
more.
nobody didn't.
Oh.
Although I think it's cool.
I'm sorry.
You know the fly boards that you hook to the jet drive and you use your feet and it comes up out of the water and you fly in the
Yeah,
air.
no, he's got one. I
Yeah.
knew he had one before you did.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this.
And he blew up the fire hose on it. Thinking,
Guess
And you know what you don't know?
You're a bobblehead.
He's got a backpack one.
Where you
Yes,
at?
I know.
No, he just got it.
Just got it.
He just got a backpack one that you strap on and you fly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. Uh-huh.
He must have got that to replace the hose he blew up.
No, he just got it. He got the backpack one to fly, so you hook it up to the jet
Yeah.
ski or jet boat or whatever you're powering with it. And it's just water jets and pick you up out of the lake. You fly 20 feet in the air.
Matthew loves you now.
And
Thank you.
you're supposed to say thank you, Kathy.
Thank you, Kat.
Anyways, so he had the fly board, which is the one you put on your feet, and then you throttle up, and then you can come up, and the water jets push you, and you can go in the air and stuff, and do all that crazy stuff.
Yeah, look like a turtle.
So, and I agreed, and I think everybody would agree, if you had to pick those two different kinds, the one you put on your feet or the one that you wear as a backpack and it's got a little seat and you sit in it, you know, which one do you think's easier to operate?
The feet.
Backpack.
You're only saying that because you know. She's right. She's sitting over there going backpack. Because even the guy that owns this stuff, the reason he bought the backpack was he thought the backpack one with the two little handles
Yeah.
would be easier.
No. Because I'm assuming it'd be a lot like skiing, where your feet placement and the weight and you know what I'm saying, would make it easier to.
I don't think that's
control
why.
the jets.
I was,
Give me a washcloth or a hand towel.
I think,
Dylan says backpack for sure.
see, right, you think backpack, right, Dylan, right. And that's what most people think is the backpack one with the two handles to control the jets would sound like the easiest one. The jets are up here on your shoulders, all your body weight's below it, you're not standing on top of it. Like in your head, you're thinking that's going to be the easier one to learn, right? Because it makes sense that it just sounds like it would be easier. Strap on the backpack and
Yeah, okay, but every single movie you hear with a superhero or whatever, they put the backup pack on and they just shoot through the freaking wall and knock themselves out.
oddly enough, that's pretty much what happened to Dan the first
Yeah.
time that he tried it.
Yeah, I'm glad he's okay though.
See, even Kevin sitting here, the backpack would be easier to control.
Yeah, but no.
No.
No, because what you have with your feet is your weight is underneath of you. So you use your legs and your feet and your ankles to distribute that weight. It seems like it would be easier to do that.
I'm not going to argue that might have something to do with, but in general, you would think that strapping on a
Okay,
backpack
I'm not most people, I'm sorry.
and going would be easier.
I guess most people would say that. I'm not most people.
And that's why Dan bought the backpack, because he had the fly board first.
Yeah.
And he thought, I'll get the backpack. That'll be easier for everybody.
No.
The first time he put it on, he got up about this far out of the water and he had to throttle because he's got a remote throttle.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, that was why he bought the backpack, because it came with the remote throttle control for the boat.
Yeah.
And he didn't have that for the fly board.
Right.
So he's like, I can use that for both.
Right.
So he got the backpack one. He got up about half out of the water and then kind of tipped the controls and it drove him to the bottom of the lake. Just poof, down to the bottom.
Well, you let go. And
Yeah, he did get it back. He did get back, but I mean, just like he's like, and he's good on the fly board. Like he can get up and spend an hour on it.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. I thought about it, and this is why I think the board that you stand on is easier, where the two. I think the reason that's easier for people is because you have to balance your whole body. And you're not used to using your hands.
Right. Everything
For
that you
balance.
do, you balance your whole body.
With
Roller
your feet,
skating,
with your feet.
skiing,
Right.
whatever
And so
you're doing.
I think it's just more
Right.
intuitive
Right. That's what I
standing
was
on the
saying.
board. But yeah.
Yeah.
So there, on a different note, he's thinking about he might want to get rid of it. Do you want to get a backpack?
No, you just said it's harder than the flyboard.
Hey, I want to. I think it would be cool.
I literally can picture in my mind. Oh, I know who it is. Is it Megamind that gets the backpack for the first time and takes off through the wall with it or whatever? Isn't it in Megamind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ignore that fact.
Every time you see somebody with one of the backpacks on, the first time they try it in a video, in a movie, it doesn't go well.
I seen the guy with
Like a Roadrunner cartoon?
Yeah.
It kind of sounded, the way Dan described it the other day, it did sound like a Wile E. Coyote
Yeah.
Acme backpack that
Yeah.
he just went, right, and went, thunk.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. This is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I'll try the backpack.
Hmm?
I just, I just think it's different because you're not used to, because you're balancing your whole body, but now you're just doing it with your hands. You're not doing anything. Your feet are
Right,
just
you're not
dangling.
feeling the weight in your
No.
body, right?
Well, you're kind of sitting too.
You are sitting on this little hard plastic seat. It didn't look comfortable.
Yeah.
Dan said it didn't bother him.
He said it wasn't bad to sit on, but it didn't look comfortable.
Right. Interesting.
Interesting.
Something that was really cool though is the ski free.
Oh,
I want one of them. But there's only like 2.
I don't even think I told you about that. Okay, so in the world of obscure stuff, things I have seen, like an article in an old boating magazine or something for this when they sold them back in.
80s.
Well, I guess he said the company's still in business.
In Washington. They
Up in
make, but
Washington.
they're more like he said they're 8 to 10 feet
Yeah,
long.
they're bigger. But he's got, it's called a ski free. And a ski free
It's really fun.
Well, what it was back in the 80s when jet skis and everything and wet bikes and all that stuff came into being. Somebody had the genius idea of we will build a small little jet ski with basically like a ski handle thing to hang on to with no rider on it. And in the handle thing,
I have seen that.
yeah,
It pulls you around.
it pulls you around and you just
Yeah.
water ski behind it.
And you
Or
can turn
wakeboard or
with
whatever.
the handles.
Seen that.
He's got one out there right
There's
now.
only been 2 ever registered in Michigan.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he has one of the 2 registered in Michigan. Yeah. It's neat.
How do you stop?
The throttle, there's a little black thing.
Yeah, I don't
That
know.
you
That's
hold
a
on.
good question is how do you
The
stop?
throttle. There's
Well,
a hand throttle.
I know if you let off the throttle, but what happens if, like when you're water skiing, you fall and you let go?
This is spring loaded, the throttle.
Okay.
Or if the water.
So now it just goes down to idle?
Yeah.
I bet you can't swim as fast as that idles. It must do a turn
Maybe?
because I don't think there was a tether. I didn't see a tether.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see a tether.
I didn't see one.
I didn't see a tether.
I don't know. What year did you say that was? 81? Or
Yeah.
something like that? I didn't see a tether.
I mean, I know the old jet skis. I have an old one before tethers. I do. I have one out there. Yeah, the stand-up does not have a tether on it. There's not a spot for it.
Oh.
When you fall off in the jet nozzle, if you look at the nozzle, one side, it looks like something took a bite out of it. Okay? And so when you fall off, the steering just turns and the
And
jet
it's a
ski does
circle.
circles.
Yeah.
And then you got to try and catch it. And I can tell you from experience, you better be a pretty good swimmer because you got to line up roughly where you think it's going to be to catch it again.
Yeah.
And if the wind's blowing, you better swim really fast because the wind takes it with it. As it does
Right.
circles,
It moves across.
yeah,
the line.
each circle
Yeah.
is further downwind.
God.
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
yeah. So I don't know what happens with the ski free if you wipe out. But yeah,
I don't.
it's pretty cool.
It's cool.
I've only ever seen pictures of one.
Yeah.
He did say there's some videos on YouTube.
You never know. The next thing we see around here is the flying boat. Huh?
No, that's what I want, what she just said.
Yeah.
The flying, well, it's not it is a flying boat. What were those
I don't
called?
remember the name of it. That's why I called it the flying boat.
So back in the
Nineties.
60s. I think it was 60s. Back in the 1960s, they made, it looks like a gyrocopter,
I think that's what it's called.
but
Gyro boat.
yeah, gyro boat or something. But it was it's a little tiny float boaty thing that you pulled behind a boat. And then it literally has like a set of helicopters on it. But there's no motor, there's no power. Just as you go, the blades start to turn, and eventually they turn fast enough, and then you can control
Right.
the pitch of them or whatever to go up and down, and you can fly it,
What?
Yeah.
and you just pull it behind.
What happened?
Oddly enough, when I mentioned that the other day to Dan, the king of obscure, oh yes, he knew
Yeah.
exactly what I was talking about. He goes,
Right.
I haven't seen one of them, because if I ever see one,
Yeah, I'd have it.
I would have it.
Right.
What if you crash? What if you like instantly slow down? Do you just?
There's probably a reason they don't still make them.
Yeah.
My guess is the shortcoming of those things, and there is some video. You can find the videos of them online, the gyro boat or whatever it was called, where it looks like a helicopter. They're being pulled behind a boat, and they go up in the air quite a while.
And then once they're pulled up and they get going, they detach the string from the boat. The one video I watched, he did.
I ain't seen them detached because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
no motor. How would you keep it going?
I don't know. I'm just telling
Ah.
you, he was flying it around without being attached to the boat. I watched
That
the
wasn't the
video.
one. That wasn't the ones then.
Uh,
Because the ones I seen, you got to be pulling
yeah,
because that's the power for them.
right.
Because the boat's the power you're pulling. But they're cool.
Yeah.
I would love to try one.
Right.
It sounds fun.
Yes, in the land of obscure things,
Right.
the gyro boat and the ski free.
Right.
And,
The
then-
wet bike.
and the wet bike. He's got one of the motorcycle looking wet
Yeah.
bikes. Yeah, he's got one out in the garage.
Right.
For the record, I will admit that the only watercraft I've ever had explode and catch fire on me was a genuine wet bike. Blew the lid right off of it, burned all the hair off my arms. Just all I did was hit the start button. Boom!
Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Fire. Yeah, Fuzzy Wuzzy lost some hair. Yes. Yes, it was not good. No, I just I laughed when he seen it because they're neat, but they're not what you think they are. Everybody looks at one and if you've never rode one, you look at it and go, that would be so fun. No.
Yeah. Get used to disappointment.
Right. Don't ever meet your heroes. No. Anyways, but that's been our weekend boats and boating, and just it's been a long week from LS motors and jet boats and really fast stuff. Down at Ottawa, Illinois, for the Midwest Jet Boat V Drive meet, there had to have been 100 boats,
It's
I
pretty
think-
fast one.
and there had to have been at least 25 of them, if not more, that were triple-digit boats. And there was some legitimate fast stuff down there. And then if any of you guys from down there see this video, that was a good time. Just a really nice group of people that we met. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then even Owen got inspired. He can't wait to take a V drive out.
Yeah.
Oh. Or weld your own headers.
That. Yeah. I kind of want to do that real bad.
Do you?
Yeah.
Weld up a set of headers?
Yeah.
Oh.
Told it's a lot of work, but I like welding.
No.
So
Stainless steel?
I don't know. I haven't welded that yet.
Oh. No time like the present to learn.
Right?
Peasant.
No, peasant.
He
Present.
sounded like he said peasant.
I might have. It's been a long day. And I ran out of root beer float.
There's root beer right there, and it's empty. There's a full ice cream tub.
Is there a full ice
Oh.
cream?
Can
tub?
we-
Full
No.
ice cream tub.
We're good. We'll have more floats later. So I think that covers everything this week.
I'm the only one who can fix the washing machine.
Oh, and Katie fixed the washing machine.
Again.
And it wasn't ours this time. She got one
From the neighbor.
from the neighbor. She seen it.
Fixed it.
We seen it go out the back, and she went over and checked, and they're like, "Yeah, that one quit working. We got to do one." So she brought it over here, took it apart, and fixed it. And now, if anybody needs a washing machine, Katie's got a washing machine for sale.
Great.
And it's a pretty nice washing machine.
Samsung.
It locks. There's a child lock, so you can't open it while it's running.
Really?
Yeah, you can't open
Yeah,
it and go.
Hey, we had a child lock or something on that one. I disabled it.
Thank you.
I didn't know.
Or no, I had the. It wouldn't run when the lid was up.
Yes.
Safety,
Right.
and I
But
disabled
all
that.
of them are like that mostly.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
thought
I
ours
knew
was
that.
just.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of the first. I disabled the safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't shut off when you flip the lid open.
No, you can shut things on while it's running down.
Right.
You can put your finger on top of it.
Hey, yeah, where that little slot is. In
I
there?
thought that was normal.
Oh, that's not normal. Oh, we have a special washing machine.
If you open up the,
It's special needs.
If-
It suits our special needs.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I think we're gonna call it early tonight, guys. I hate to, but
It's not
It's
that
not
early.
it's not that early.
2 minutes early.
You know,
Not even 10, 8.
Who cares?
You cannot
next week is, I think, because it's a holiday and Labor Day and everybody's probably gonna have stuff going. Maybe
We go
Maybe.
terrorize the lake.
maybe I don't know. We'll see if we'll probably do a Friday Night Live though.
Mhm.
We'll see if we'll see how things are going this week, but because there's nothing on the docket for us for Labor Day weekend,
No.
other than go splash a boat somewhere or whatever. But I mean, we don't have anything for the docket that weekend. It's the weekend after that.
That we go
Hardy
over.
Pond,
Yeah.
Hardy Pond, and a lot of videos with our tune next week to see if we have new microphones.
Yeah. Who's that?
Or if we're missing a child.
Don't say stuff like that. That's
That's
evidence.
That's
You're gonna be in
evidence.
trouble later.
Better have new microphones.
Well, you
I
know,
understand things happen.
They just always seem to happen to you
No,
Okay.
it's
Worst
just
time.
at worst times.
Well- when you wash when you run the microphones through the washing machine, the time to say you did that is the second you find them.
Well, yeah. That's
Not-
always the time.
Not-
Not 5 minutes before the
Five.
live.
I heard about it
I've
1
heard
minute.
it.
Not
About
5
5
days
minutes before
later,
the
1
live.
minute before the live.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because now me and Owen are stuck using this back to the Stone Age.
This is what me and Abby used to just film my recent video.
Your Russian one?
Yeah.
No.
I didn't use the other ones. We were going to, but the phones we were using, so we just used the Panda.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know if I charge up the old cordless ones we used to use, one of them cuts in and out, but the other one works good.
Right.
So we can get by for our LS videos with what we got. You know,
Unfortunately.
And all else fails, we'll break out the old Galaxy 3 white phone and film with no noise canceling,
Ooh.
which we have to break that out anyways. Because unfortunately, this noise canceling on all these new phones, when we run engines and stuff, it mumbles it and cuts it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want that crisp, clear crackle of an engine, you go grab that old Galaxy 3 phone. It doesn't noise cancel anything.
Yeah.
It catches all the vibrations and noises.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
In the meantime, we didn't recap. A big glass mug in the deep freeze, just on standby. We don't like put them in an hour before. Right now, there's 4 or 5 more. I think we have 8 or 9 big mugs that we just store in the freezer, and then some good old root beer
And ice cream.
and some ice cream.
Yeah, I found that tub. Do you remember when Dylan bought those 2 tubs or whatever, or 3 tubs or
Does
something?
anybody have the lid for the root beer?
I do.
Oh,
Oh. You were supposed to catch it.
and take your frosty mug out of the freezer and bring it out here. Now we have 2 different ways. There's the one way of making a root beer float,
Which is
or
horrible.
there's the correct way. I use the correct way. The correct way to make a root beer float is room temperature root beer, ice cold frosty mug. Fill your root beer mug halfway up and then sit your ice cream in. Now, Owen, you tell them what you.
I put the ice cream in first in your cold mug, and you fill it up to how much root beer you want in it, and you just like, eat the bubbles as they come.
And then it does this like 7th grade freaking science
Science
project exploding volcano stuff the way he does it.
It's
But
horrible.
Tastes all the same when you get done.
I say, and I always say room temperature because if you take the frosty mug and you put 40-degree pop in it or 38-degree pop in it
With freezing ice cream.
with freezing ice cream, nothing wants to melt. So I've become a firm believer in room temperature pop
Yeah.
for your float.
All
With,
right.
with that, anything you would like to add, son?
I'm gonna go in a truck and rip out wiring before I fall asleep.
Okay.
For everybody on the other side of this lens to have
Hey.
an amazing
Here,
week.
Susie. Come over here to sit here.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's room. Room.
You better hide it or we can't.
We hope all of you have an amazing coming week and hope you all join us again next Friday for Friday Night Live. And hopefully we'll have a really good dinner for you next week. But if we don't, there's always root beer floats.
There's always root beer.
On that note, good night, Irene.
Good night.
Good night. We love you all. Good night, Irene.